Oh my god. I just finished recording the video. I hooked up the fucking camera, turned on the computer, started breaking everything down so I could go down and have a smoke. And just, it was like the Lord sent the thought into my fucking head. Woz predicted this shit. I shit you not. Woz Lee, back in fucking circa, in the year of our Lord 2018 or some shit like that, right? Woz Lee did a video about transgender people in sports. And he was like, I like the idea of transgender people in sports. I like it because it breaks down the barriers of who can compete in sports. And pretty soon you have co-ed sports. And then you have ridiculous sports. And he's like, essentially, it was someday we're going to have men fighting bears. And he's like, and I want to see men fight bears. Or I think maybe that was my point. Maybe he kind of brought that up. And I was like, that's a really fucking great point. Like, I don't know. It was a long fucking time ago. I don't really remember exactly. I'm going to have to see if Woz Lee's channel is even still up. I have to see if he's even still putting anything out. I haven't checked out Woz in a very long time. But nevertheless, dude. Yeah. Woz predicted this. That if transgender people got into sports, one day men would be fighting bears. And this is like the ultimate fucking cage match. Which would you rather be trapped in the woods with? A man or a bear? Men versus bears. Men are fighting bears all of a sudden. Woz is a fucking prophet.
The trouble with loyalty to a cause is that the cause will always betray you.
I think I'm crooked, but whatever. I'm too tired to fuck with it. So, I don't really have anything to talk about. I want to talk about David Hogg, but I still need to look more into David Hogg, like what exactly he's doing, because I don't really want to nail this one, because that little prick pisses me off. So, I don't really have anything to talk about. I don't know what the fuck else is going on. Nothing really stands out to me. Like, there's no... nothing. So... I want to revisit a funny old meme that happened, like, kind of came and went before I could, you know, talk about it, because I was on Rumble and I didn't fucking care at the time, because I didn't fucking care about any of that dumb shit. There's too much more important stuff that I wanted to fucking scratch my eyes out because of. So, too much fear of the man. Nah, too much just not wanting to lose my channel. At this point, though, that's a whole different video. But that's a whole nother night when I'm like, oh, I don't know what the fuck to talk about. But I want to talk about, if you're trapped in the woods, would you rather be trapped in the woods with a bear or a man? And I'm like, how is this even a thing? And I'm like, of course, because all the stupid fucking feminists are like, the bear. Like, look. I don't know what the fuck you think is going to happen there, right? Like, let's be realistic about it. Like, I understand the whole point of the stupid thing is to prove a point that men are so dangerous. This is what women think about you now. And it's like, no, that's what all you dumb bitches think about us. That is not what women think about us. You idiots fucking think that shit. No. Like, look, first of all, I just want to point this out. First of all, right? They literally have a TV show, a game show, called Naked and Afraid, where they take a woman and a bear and put them in the woods, and the woman has to get naked, and the bear, you know, gets shaved. And they gotta survive. And it's fucking wild show. So many women have died on this show. It's amazing. That bear runs into where the chick is, and he just eats her every fucking time. No, actually, it's called Naked Afraid. And they take a woman and a man, and they put them in the fucking woods, and they have to get naked, and like stay naked the whole time, and they meet up in the woods, and then they, have to survive for like 21 days or some shit like that. And literally the guys do most of the work. Like, it's there are the odd outliers, but nevertheless, a lot of girls tap out, a lot of guys tap out, a lot of, girls have to forge alone. Most of them make it. It's very impressive. Like, it's a very cool show. But, I've never seen them choose the bear. They always choose to literally go out naked into the woods with some random dude that was vetted by the fucking TV show. You know what I mean? Like, and look, on the flip side of that, the guy's got to go out there in the woods. Like, I've seen a couple, because my parents watch it whenever the fuck it's on. So I see the show every once in a while, and I'll be like, damn, they got a girl with a nice ass this season. Because usually it's, but sometimes they get a hot chick, and I'm like, man, that's crazy. You know what I mean? Like, to be that dude, like, that's rough, And yeah, like, it's a crazy show, but they never seem to pick the bear. It's very crazy. They don't even really give him a choice. And the reason they don't really give him a choice is because the bear will fucking eat you. You're retarded. Like, I understand the point, but do you understand my point? The way you guys make your point is retarded. Stop! Like, it's fucking mind-blowing. You're literally saying, I would rather commit suicide than go into the woods with somebody who literally might just help me survive. And then we'll get saved, and then everybody will be happy. Like, because, man, 9 times out of 10, sure, every once in a while, if, poof, poof, 2 people just pop into the middle of the fucking forest together, and it's like, oh, shit. Every once in a while, that girl's going to get told, and you know what? You're my slave now. My sex slave. Like, that is going to happen from time to time. But more often than not, I think you're going to get a guy who's going to be like, fuck. No, I'm going to have to carry this bitch. Right? You're going to get a lot of guys that are going to be like, oh, I hope she's at least kind of cool. Like, you know what I mean? Because you're going to have to help that bitch survive. It's not really so much that she's taking the lead more often than not. Like, honestly, if I had to make the decision, bear or woman, I'd have to think about it and have to take some things into consideration. Can I get a shotgun? Because if I could just pop right in there with a bear, and then it's like a reflex thing, if the bear is quicker than me, then I'm fucked. But if I'm quicker than the bear, and I can pop that motherfucker in the head with a shotgun, a bear will help me survive for months. There's a lot of good eating on a bear. And the skin, you just take that shit, you draw it up, you fucking scrape the fucking nasty off of it, let it dry in the sun for a couple days. Man, that's a warm ass blanket. That's a bear skin blanket, man. I'd take the bear and the shotgun. If it's, you can have a shotgun and a bear, or nothing and a woman, right? Because obviously, shotgun works well on the woman too. Woman could feed you for, depends on how scrawny the woman is. But, a good sized woman, that's where you're praying for a fat chick. Let's keep you alive for weeks. That's awful. That's terrible. That's a joke. I'm not serious. Ladies, and you know I love you. I would always pick the ladies. Because I'm that one out of no. Yeah, if you're that dude that's the rapist, man, it's hard to rape a bear. That just ain't it. That just don't work very well. But if you get the shotgun, no. Like, look, it's a stupid fucking question. It's absurd as shit. The whole thing is ridiculous. What the fuck? You couldn't come up with anything more clever than that? man or a bear, and of course you all go bear, and you say, because I'd rather be eaten by a bear than... Like, honestly, it minimizes it for survivors, I think. Like, to me personally, the way I kind of think about it, when I really think of just, like, the overall statement of it, it really minimizes survivors. It essentially says to people who have survived assault, you'd have been better off dead. And I mean, look, if you're the type of person that feels that way about it, man, God bless you. That really sucks. Like, I really feel for you. That's awful. But I would hope that you could find some sort of joy in life. Like, I'm not saying get over it. I'm just saying, like, try and find some way to move on, move past it. It's always going to be with you. It's always going to be just a fucking sack of rocks that you just have to pick up and carry. But, you know, sometimes you can just try and figure out a way to put that sack down and wait for it to just be there in front of your path again. Fuck, now I gotta carry this thing for a while. I don't know. Like, it's a traumatic thing, and it's awful. It's fucking terrible, and I pray that everybody gets help, but it minimizes it, man. Like, that, I think there's a lot of women out there that would be like, yeah, it's awful that happened, but I'd rather be alive to suffer it than just be dead. Like, that's a bit fucking harsh. Like, I don't know. I just, yet again, feminism. Like that, and that's a crazy fucking thing. Feminism. Because it also gives a whole lot of goofy women the opportunity to be like, oh, I'd wrestle the bear to death, and then, you know, I'd be fine. I'd wear its fucking head. Or whatever the fuck crazy thing these chicks come up with. Oh my god, dude. Like, and I mean, if the choice was a man or a bear with me, honestly, dude, the guy. I'll go with the guy every time, right? Even if he winds up being a creepy motherfucker. Even if he winds up being like a little wispy bitch that I have to fucking essentially take out and be like, I would have rather had the chick. Because at least then, you know, I can be romantic. I'm charming when I want to be, you know. Like, I don't have to be a fucking... No, I would be one of those guys who would be like, shit, now I have to take care of you. And I'd start building a whole lot of traps to feed us. Get some rocks and some sticks, and then you put the stick. It's like 2 sticks and like what, 1 rock, and then that makes the axe, and then 2 sticks and then 2 rocks, and that makes the pickaxe, right? I know how to make all this stuff. I play a lot of video games. I've done, man. Look, you want to know what I really want to do? Bear or woman in Ark. You know what I'm taking? Bear. Like, if it's a survival game, bear. Dude, you know what I could do with a bear in Ark? I could get myself a baryonyx super fast and easy with a bear. If I just start with a bear, dude, instead of being fucking naked, you start with a bear already? That would be amazing. Way better than just another player, especially if it's a chick. Like, dude, oh, I would so take the bear. And then I would fucking immediately, like, level up as fast as I can to where I can get a saddle for the motherfucker. And gotta make that saddle that bear, go out to the fucking marshes, right? You knock the fucking shit out of a baryonyx. You knock that bitch out, you get baryonyx, right? And, dude, and bears can harvest a lot of meat. Oh, it's fucking wild. Dude, I would so take the bear. I could get so much done with a bear. Like a bear companion? A bear familiar? I mean, I don't know. You can do a lot with a succubus familiar, too, but it's not really a woman. I don't know. There's what? There's Layla, right? Isn't that her name in Skyrim? the house Carl you get in Whiterun, the first house Carl you get, Layla, right? She's fun. She's fun and familiar. I usually leave her in the house though. Like I don't bring her with me, but I don't take any of the men either. And like I never take the dog. I know people are like, oh, yeah, in Fallout, I never take the dog. Sometimes I'll take the dog. Sometimes I'll get in a whimsical mood and I'll take the dog with me. But I'd much rather have a fucking rad bear. Oh my god, dude. Rad bear tops female companion every game. Just guaranteed, man. Like, I'm sorry, you don't get bear strength, ladies. If you had bear strength and big fucking claws and big fucking teeth and you could really tear shit up, I'd totally pick you. But in a survival situation, I mean, let's be honest. Pick the fucking bear if it's a companion.